afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for February 23rd, 2019, 3 p.m. Eastern. Tonight we will have a special Time for Change health call. We'll be covering some key elements with some of the things that we have and then some new applications. And we're also going to cover some aids, some things that people may not be aware of to assist them with things that are out there, information that maybe people aren't aware of. I've had people request that over and over again. And we're going to cover logistics of setting up the temporary shipping for Lepus so that we can eliminate any problems with shipping to people here in the States and get that taken care of. So we'll kind of go over that. And we'll go over some more in-depth understanding of these different applications that assist the body in being younger and newer and healthier. And we're also going to go into some other technologies, where we're at, what we're doing, where we're progressing to, and a lot of things that would take a while to explain here. So that's at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on this line. There's going to be a lot of things happening, so that you all know. I'm sure you sense it. And people say, well, there's a lot of things happening now. Nothing compared to what's in the process of taking place. When you have one force that has been in command and control of this planet for a very long time, and it is going to be eliminated. You cannot negotiate or make deals with the dark ones. That they'll tell you, yeah, okay, that's fine, we're going to do that, we're going to do this. They'll turn right around and breach that understanding immediately. So it's just not possible to make arrangements with them in peace and prosperity and joy and benevolence. So we're going to be neutralized. We have, and people don't know this, but too much, because they can't see. There are massive starships in our skies all over this planet. They're not just a few. There are many. They also, they vibrate into different frequencies, so they can bend light, which means they cloak, refract light, and so you can't see them. You really can't see them like plain day, like you would a car driving down the street. But these are there. They're all over. Now, there's good, bad, and ugly with off-worlders. Right? There's some that are just as destructive as the humans that are on the planet, or more destructive. Then there's others that control the planet that came here a long time ago. So what I'm talking about is the collective understanding for everyone to be clear on, is that they're already here. And they aren't here in small numbers. They're here in major, major numbers. We also have, I'll be honest with you, humanity is probably the minority on this planet. We think that we are, it. Most people think that's it. That's all we are, is human civilization. There are different civilizations that walk among us that you'd never know were not us, not like us, might as you well know, that live under planet, under the crust, in the crust. Different levels, different areas. We have different reptilian factions living underneath, below the ground. We have pre-Adamites who are still here on this planet and who are ruling the planet. So, in meditating and understanding to a certain degree these things, that's the truth. That's not fluff or, drumming up hits to a website or YouTube channel or anything. It is literally a fact that we have today, in the now, not 1,000 years ago, not 20,000 years ago, not 100,000 years ago, but right now, today, we have several ships in the atmosphere, in our skies, not just in the outer layers, not 100,000 miles out, 200,000 miles out, but you look up in the sky, they're there. They're there. You will start seeing them appear off and on. There'll be more reports across the planet where people will take pictures, videos, seeing these. They are not here in an aggressive fashion. They are here to assist the transition of the planet. So you're going to hear all kinds of stuff. You're going to hear negativities. You're going to hear doom and gloom. You're going to hear boogeymen. You're going to hear all kinds of things to drum up emotional upheaval amongst the populace. Remember, I've always said there's two worlds. The one you grew up in and the one that is real. The what is. The illusion and the what is. It's a big stage of a bunch of actors and actresses playing out in this world. So far from the truth, it'd blow your mind. It's totally separate, not even connected, completely different than what we see around us and what we experience. So, we're going to lay down the runway, so to speak. We're going to do a meditation today of the name of the meditation is MAGNA Glorious. And it is to intensify and increase the awakening of the life energies of this planet who are still stuck in the illusion, the matrix, who still, and this isn't a forcing, this isn't, manipulation, this is a genuine, soft, loving energy that we're going to use to assist them in coming out of it. So, picture everyone in water trying to get to the surface, but are being held down by chains. And so they're swimming frantically, and they're getting low on air, and they're trying to get to the surface to take a deep breath. We're going to remove the chains so that they can go to the surface and they can breathe. We're going to elevate them from their feet so that they don't sink. And this will give them more confidence without ego that they are protected and that they are safe. This is a good feeling, as we've all experienced it off and on. It's a knowing. So when they move into knowing, then they don't need to know like all of you. They need to know the security, the feeling that, wow, I'm not going to drown. I'm finally at the surface. I'm finally able to breathe. I can see the sky. You know, I can see things. I can smell things. I can breathe freely. And that's the analogy I'm making here. A lot of humanity is underwater. And they're finding it very hard to hold their breath any longer. And they feel like they're drowning. I know some of you feel this in the energies. So, this is the meditation today, Magna Glorious. And we're going to, everybody go to a place where you're not going to be interrupted. I'm sure most of you are. And while I talk, you're going to want to relax. Position yourself in the now. Do not be in the past. Do not be in the future. In the now. That's not even the present. The now. The present goes fast. The now is constant. Because everything happens in the now. The past, the present, the future. Everything is happening in the now. Just be in the now. Settle yourself into a relaxed, peaceful state where you're just totally quiet, relaxing the body, dropping the shoulders. Be amazed how many of us hold our shoulders up. We don't even know it. We aren't even aware of it. Intense tension. The shoulders go up. It's amazing when you acknowledge and you understand and say, holy cow, I didn't realize I was that tense. Okay? Mind trick. So, relax the body. Yeah, put it at ease. Quiet, peace, love, joy. And as you're relaxing, and as I'm talking, you're going to want to breathe. You're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And as you breathe in through the nose, you want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003. And exhale. You want to do this while I'm talking about 6 times minimum. As you breathe in, you're breathing in divine positive energy. And as you breathe in, through your heart-mind, you're given a total picture, a cinemascope picture, a motion of all of humanity and how many are underwater and how many are struggling. And we're not just talking about, there's no age there. It doesn't matter how old they are. It doesn't matter how young they are. But they're underwater. And we see them all. You see them all. You see them all trying to get to the surface to breathe. You see the chains attached to their ankles, pulling them down. It's a sight. But then you understand and you connect the energy, what exactly the imagery is. It is them being caught in the darkness. It is them being caught in a manipulation. It is them being caught in a deception. It is them being seduced second by second, believing that all of these things that they're engaged with are real, when they are illusions to keep them occupied and imprisoned. We see all this, all of it. We see the manipulations. We see the illusions. We see the frustration. We watch it as it's expressed with each human. This is the inhale breath through the nose. This is the divine positive energy. And it gives you a real clear love, deep eternal love, and compassion and caring, and strength and power and humbleness to assist our brothers and sisters to ascend. The only way, excuse me, is to disintegrate their shackles, their chains, so that they can to the surface. And they can begin to breathe, and they can begin to see, and their vision begins to clear. As you breathe out, you're breathing out any distraction, any ego-driven idea, notion, any mind creation, all of these illusions and images that you now begin to understand are just that. You walk right through them. You don't run from them. You don't ignore them. You don't suppress them. You walk right through them. And then you find out how much vapor they are, how unreal they truly are. This is your exhale. This is what you're eliminating, letting go. Anything that obstructs you, anything that gets you to become cantankerous, anything that is hanging on you or pressuring you or stressing you, it serves you no good. Walk through it, eliminate it, let it go. If you have the power to call on the energies, to call on the purple transmuting flame, to call on the violet ray, you have those energies. You're the commander, you're the master. You have a light ship. Now we turn and we fold into our heart mind. The heart mind is super powerful, much more so than the mind. If you operate from the heart mind, you'll be amazed on how things will shift. So through the heart mind, you are in this loving, deep, eternal love energy, this peace, this joy, this prosperity, this knowing. And as you float effortlessly and you mingle and you come across all of these energies that you are. Isn't it interesting? You can see your own energies. You can be your own energies. You can flow with your own energy. You see the golden, white, pink light of Prime Source Creator God's deep eternal love. You see the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray. You see the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. You see the white fire. You see the purple flame of Archangel Michael. Not only do you see them, you are part of them. Isn't that interesting how you can mold and move and direct? How exciting is that? The awareness, the clarity. And as you do this, you merge immediately with your higher self, your God spark, your soul, your spirit. You merge. You become, in eventuality of conscious awareness of the merge of both energies, combining, bringing heaven to earth. Your body is the earth. Your spirit is the heaven. And imagine the land, and imagine the people, and imagine all life as we create heaven on earth, as we come, more and more of us join with our higher self, our heaven. And to know that we are completely protected. It is automatic. Our shields and armor are the white fire. So, arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle of light. And the circle of light is very bright. And we effortlessly begin to float up above the planet. And as we begin to float up, we feel total lightness. As if you're just a fog. You're so light. A feather. You don't drop. You just rise. You elevate. You're so light, you do not fall. You keep moving up. And as we do this, we call light energy beings in all dimensions, all densities, all existences, all universes. Of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we surely, graciously, lovingly thank them for doing so. And our circle of light grows tremendously brighter as the trillions of these light energy beings join us. We cover the space of the solar system. Keep that picture in your heart. We call upon all of the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. We call upon all of the angels of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to flock in, join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them for doing so. And our circle grows super bright. The darkness of space begins to wane. We call upon all of the inhabitants of inner earth and hollow earth, of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. And we lovingly, graciously thank them for doing so. And the darkness of space becomes less and less, and our light becomes more and more. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed over in this life and all lives that we've inhabited. We call upon them of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation and to lovingly, graciously assist us in this meditation. And we are thankful for them. We call upon all of the Ascended Masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Saint Germain, Sananda, Jesus, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Abundantia, all, El Moria, all of the Ascended Masters of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to bring their energies, their presence, join us in this meditation. And we lovingly, graciously thank them for joining us. And our light eliminates the dark of space. We call upon all of the light energy beings who are housed in the following forms on this planet, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. The fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the mermaids, the dolphins, the whale, all life, the elements, earth, fire, water, air, the Pegasus, the unicorn, the trees. They all speak to us. They have joined us in exuberation. And we are very grateful. And we have joined with them. And we lovingly, graciously thank them. And everything becomes light. We call upon all the benevolent galactics who are in our atmosphere and in our solar system at this time, assisting us with this transition into peace and prosperity and joy and happiness and bliss. Of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. And they join us. And we lovingly, graciously thank them so much for doing so. And all there is light. We look up and we see our meditative sphere that we have created, holding all of our meditations in perpetual motion. This sphere exudes, and it literally expands and continues to grow in harmony and in energy, in deep eternal love energy, and saturates us. We feel it continually. Picture that sphere. It is always with you. We feel the rain coming down over our heads. It's a warm feeling. You kind of feel drops, but it just saturates from head to toe, inside and out, both etheric and physical bodies. It enlightens you. It moves your current, your frequency higher and higher. You become MAGNA gloriously enlightened. You see all the colors. Some you cannot even describe. Emerald green flaming healing light, Archangel Raphael. Purple flame, Archangel Michael. White fire. Golden white pink light. Deep eternal love, prime source creator God. Violet ray. You are the senders. We look onto the planet. We see all of our brothers and sisters. We see all life. We see this movie, this picture. We see them underwater. We watch as their shackles evaporate, disappear. We watch the markings on their ankles disappear. We watch them lovingly float up. We lift them up through the water to the surface. We keep them buoyant. They don't even have to paddle. They start to realize that they are being freed. The illusion that they live in is being disintegrated. And a beautiful land and a beautiful existence is being revealed to them. It vibrates within their heart center, their heart mind. It becomes awakened. Not necessarily to full awareness, but we are assisting them gradually to come out of the hidden world. It's hidden. And to enter what they rightfully should be in, and that is a land of heaven, of happiness, of joy, of peace, all life in harmony and togetherness. It's MAGNA glorious is the best word to describe it. It is uplifting. Feel the joy in your heart mind rise and expand. You can feel the warmth building. You can feel it and experience it and see it. The smiles, the embracing, the softness, the kindness, the generosity, the sharing, dropping the coveting, dropping the wanting, dropping the greed, dropping the judgment, eliminating all of these things. It isn't us. It isn't who we are. It has been forced upon us. And we stand today. And we say nay. No more. No longer. It is MAGNA glorious. And we are being bathed in the deep eternal love of our prime source creator God. And high intensity. We are connected to the consciousness of the universe. The collective consciousness of the entire universes are with us. All ascended beings, all dimensional beings are assisting us. All in benevolence, all in deep eternal love. For they have traveled our path long ago. They are all here. MAGNA glorious. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. this energy that you are, and how you are the master and commander, and how you can move and rearrange and change everything. And the release feeling that we receive for helping and assisting is enormous. Everyone at this very moment on this planet is feeling that energy. Every time we move the energy, every time we express deep eternal love, kindness, and happiness and joy, they all feel it. The more intense that we send, the higher the feeling. The more it illuminates, and the more it energizes the atmosphere of this planet and this solar system. A great effect, a great change of enormous proportions is in effect, has been engaged, and we are assisting with that change. As you go about the rest of your day into the evening and night, visit that. Fully understand it. Take it with you into the morning, because it's part of you, and you have connected to the collective consciousness of the universe. This spans massive distance, many civilizations of all levels of evolution. And the longer you stay in love, peace, harmony, bliss, and joy, the more change, the more elevation of the frequencies occurs and continues. The more motivated you all will become. The more joy you'll experience. It will become, during this transition, your playtime. And in eventuality, it will be all the time. You'll be assisting the civilization of this planet, yourselves, everyone, to a higher being of peace, joy, happiness, calmness, tranquility. Metta, metta, beyond, beyond, beyond. We'll be back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Sunday, February 24th, 2019.